What's up, guys? Spartan85. Welcome back to Phasmophobia, the console guides. I really had no idea this series was going to go this long, but you guys have just made this series amazing by keeping the questions coming and wanting more, and so here we're going to keep going. And a lot more questions in the last video. I'm going to try to get to as many as I can. And as always, if you have more questions or tips you want to share with the community, please do that. I'll try to share it in the next video. You can also join the Discord too, and there's questions and tips in there too you can check out. First one I'll get to is, as a brand new console player myself, my number one tip is don't be afraid to pack it up. And yes, this 1000%. It's totally okay to, if you just need to, go to the journal. Let me back out right here. Just go to the journal. Let's say you have one. You know it's all these different types of ghosts. You know, that's better than having all of them unmarked. You have that. If you need to just check a ghost and get out without dying, do that. It's okay. Live to fight another day, especially if you have a demon or something that's not giving a lot of evidence off. You know, even if you have two down and you have a Banshee, Hantu, and Obake or something like that, and let's say it's really cold and the ghost is just really screwing with you, choose a Hantu because it's a little more active when it's cold. So it's totally okay to back out and live to fight another day. My good buddy Hourglass, what indication is telling you that it's an event versus a hunt? And this is an amazing question, and I really haven't covered this a whole lot. I know a lot of times I'm saying, oh, that's a hunt or that's an event. A lot of times, if you could watch the front door, that tells you a lot. If the front door closes, 90% of the time it's going to be a hunt. Now, there are certain events that the front door will close. Also, the door will close twice. You'll hear a click, click, or you hear a bang, bang. That's the door closing twice. That is 1000% a hunt. Now, when the ghost just appears and doesn't move, he's just kind of sitting there looking around and stuff like that, that's an event. Now, there are some events that you'll hear footsteps and breathing, and honestly, it's just hard to tell. A lot of times, I got to run back to the front door and just look and see if the front door is closed. So that's how I tell if it's a hunt. During this these next couple of hunts in this episode, I will try to give more tips on how I tell if it's a hunt or not. A new kind of fear customs. You said you can't interact with the voice chat using the spirit box or Ouija on consoles, but what about taunting the ghost, like calling it its name? Now, from what I have found, you can say the ghost name. If you hold L1, activate your mic and say the ghost name, or if you say Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, or something like that, you will get a hunt. You will get it to do something. It does respond to your voice. Like I said, it just won't really do certain things. Like if you say blow out the firelight or throw something, it's not going to do that. It just responds to you talking to it, basically. The actual, but it seems to work, and maybe it's just in my head, but it does seem to work a little bit. Of course, we can't use the voice with the spirit box or the Ouija quite yet, though. Also, another question: Tier 1 crucifix is single use, which is correct. Also, the Tier 2s are single use too. It's just the Tier 2s are a little wider radius. Can you set 2 down? Absolutely, yes. Set 2 down. Just make sure you have good coverage in the room. Spread them out. Can you die in events? No, you cannot die during an event. It's only hunts. But events do drop your sanity down quite a bit. That's why the ghost is doing that. He's doing events to try to drop your sanity so he can hunt. So if you do have an event, it is a good idea to maybe get out and check your sanity, or if you have somebody in the truck, say, hey, what's my sanity? So you have a good idea of what it is. So if you're hiding in a spot, when do you know when it's safe to come out? Well, that's a great question. You can flick on your light and see if it's still blinking. Just keep in mind that does draw the ghost to you. Honestly, you just wait till it gets quiet. And if it is quiet, that means the ghost is pretty far away anyway, so you're fairly safe, so you can get out. And if you want to turn on your light and it starts blinking again, that means that the ghost is still hunting. Also, when the door unlocks, that the hunt is done. So if you have another player that's maybe outside, they can sit there and keep opening the door, and that'll tell you that it's done. Or you can just go check the front door and check it. And I had several other questions about these particular things, about hunts, events, and stuff. So in this next couple episodes, I'll do my best to try to show you guys how I do that, how I deal with hunts and events, and when I know they're done. I'll try to cover that the best I can. All right, we're going to start with Tanglewood. We haven't done Tanglewood in a couple episodes, so let's do that. We got John Bishop, average sanity below 25%, a parabolic microphone, and EMF. Since we need the EMF, let's go ahead and drop and you can set these back. Also, if you can find out where the heck they go, you can push left trigger and put these back. That way, if you drop them, you can't find them. You can put things back like that. So let's run in. Let's go say hi to John. real quick. And so on PC, if you keep saying the name John or something like that throughout the map, he will do stuff. So if you really want to get the ghost pissed off early, you can start saying his name and stuff like that. You might get some events or something like that. Like I said, that's on PC. I don't know how much of that really works on console, to be honest. I just know that you can say his name and, you know, you might get a hunt, you might get an event. Music box is not there. This is not a hiding spot, but this is right here. I've used this a couple times. Not the greatest. We also have the bone here. Let's snap a picture of that and grab that. And also had a couple questions on the perfect hunt. Like, what am I talking about with the perfect hunt? And so I will go over that a little bit too. Basically, the perfect hunt, you have to have the bone, and you have to have all the pictures be 3 stars. You have to do all the objectives, and you have to find out what the ghost is. You have to get it correct. So that is the perfect hunt. You get about a $200 bonus or so. I heard something get knocked. Looks like we have the monkey paw. Something get thrown. Be in the garage. And a picture of the monkey paw counts as a 3-star photo. That's why I always get it. There we go. And monkey paw is a pretty good one to use early if you want. You want to eliminate some evidence. Just keep in mind you're going to be dropping sanity. But early is a pretty good time to drop sanity. Breaker box is not in here. I don't have a hiding spot there. I have a hiding spot there, though. Right here. So I'm always looking for hiding spots. Guessing breaker box is downstairs. Let's run down there. Has anyone had the rocking chair move on them yet? Has anybody had that happen? That's quite not fun. Get EMF level 5 on the door. Right here. I wish I had my UV with me. I'd be able to see that. It might be on this door, actually. I think it's on that door. So either it might be a hallway, basement, or kitchen. See if I see my breath down here, maybe. I'm leaning towards basement since he just touched the door again. So I'm kind of leaning towards that. Let's get over here. Let's see what EMF 5 gives us. We'll knock that off. Spirit, Wraith, Jin, Shade, Oni, Goryo, the twins, Obaki, Myling, and Raiju. So a couple quick things. Wraith, you can put down salt to see if they step in the salt. If they do step in the salt, then it's not a Wraith. Jin, it will never kill the breaker, but it'll turn off lights. You can also take the EMF to the breaker box, and if you get an EMF level 2 at the breaker box, that's a Jin. Shade will show up sometimes as a black shadow, sometimes in pictures, or it'll just manifest as a black shadow. Goryo, you can only see dots on the camera when no one's there. So if you're playing solo, then you can get dots there. And a couple other things. A spirit can only hunt at 35% sanity. So if you have a ghost that hasn't hunted for a long time, you might be looking at a spirit. Also, if you cleanse the ghost room, it cannot hunt for 180 seconds, where every other ghost is 90 seconds. So if you cleanse it, go hide, count down. Maybe if you have 0 sanity or something like that, count down. If it's 180 seconds before it hunts, you have a spirit. That's a couple ways to test the spirit. All right, so now since I'm trying to pinpoint exactly where the ghost is, I got more EMF. Let me try this. Yeah, we got a handprint. Okay. Let's see if I can grab that before it disappears. And one thing, what's nice about these, you can drop these and then take a picture. That's what I like about these a lot. They just do a nice little area. Let's find out exactly where this ghost is. I think it's going to be in the basement. Let's see if we're dropping temps. Okay, we are not dropping temps. Just really likes touching this door. Well, it's going to be in the dining room. Looks like it's throwing stuff in the dining room. Really hasn't done a lot. There's a fork. There's a plate. Yeah, we're going to have a dining room ghost. Looks like it. There's an event. I don't know where it manifests at. Oh, it was right there. It was a shadow right there. So it's not moving. It's just doing that little music. And it's so early. That's why I think it's an event. And I didn't hear the door shut at all. So, like I said, listen for that door. That's kind of the kicker. I should have got a picture of the ghost. That would have been a nice picture. But possible shade. Now, some ghosts do show up as shadows. So it's not always a shade. But let's see. See, the shade's gone. So Jin, Goryo, Obaki, and Myling. So Jin is still definitely on the board because he has not knocked out the breaker yet. So, like I said, if he's knocking out lights, turning them off, but not hitting the breaker, it's definitely most likely a Jin, and you can confirm that with EMF at the breaker box. All right, I'm going to bring a crucifix in, and I also recommend if you get evidence pretty early like I just did, you know, one thing about consoles, they disappear. When you put them down on something, they disappear. So, but look at your evidence. So I brought in ghostwriting because that's going to tell me it's a Myling, but don't bring in something that it's not going to tell you. Like the spirit box isn't going to tell me anything. So don't worry about bringing in the spirit box. Let's put that down right there. Boom. Let's check freezing temps. Oh, we have freezing temps. So that would be a Jin. Boom. Let's see if we can get EMF at the breaker box. Yeah, there it is. Level 2 right off the bat. So that tells me it is a Jin. We already know that, but I just like showing you guys that. Alright, well, we need to get Parabolic knocked off. EMF 5's going off. So we'll try to get... My sanity is about 35%, so we are definitely in hunt range, but I do have a crucifix down, so... There it was! We got Parabolic. I have incense. Let's get some pictures knocked out real quick. And I need to get my average sanity below 25%. That's why I haven't rocked any sanity medication yet. Just trying to get that down. Once you get it down below, you can pop some sanity if you want. Put that down. Also, grab your EMF, which, where is mine? Mine's right here. So we'll kind of tell you to get some pictures, too. I got something over here that happened. Right there. There we go. Let's grab... Oh. Hi! Let me grab my camera real quick. Where is it? Right here? See, he's not moving. That tells me it's an event. He's not moving. Let's see if that counted as a picture. It did. So, pretty... Oh, this might be a hunt. Nope, it's not. Okay. Thought I heard the door close at first, but guess not. He stepped in the salt. There's our first crucifix. Hopefully I can get a picture of that. It didn't count because it's underneath the rug. Gee, dang it. Now, if you're really fast with pictures on crucifixes, it's kind of hard with the tier 1 sometimes, but see, you turn off the lights, but the breaker should still be on. Let's put it there so I can see it. But if you're really fast with the picture on a crucifix or ghostwriting, if you look in the journal, it'll say either crucifix or ghostwriting. You can get a second picture after that. That's called interaction. But if you have the first one that says interaction, then you can't get a second picture. So like this says disturbed salt. But if you have one that says crucifix, let's say I took a picture of the crucifix and it says crucifix here. Like, let's try it right now. See, I wasn't quick enough. That should say crucifix. And if it says crucifix, then you can take a second picture and get an interaction. Same with the ghostwriting book. I heard that. Is that over here? No, it's not. Okay, let's delete that one. And I screwed up my pictures, guys. I thought he threw that plate. Well, the perfect hunt is gone. Let's see if my sanity is all drained out yet. It is. So, all right. Well, let's call it. I screwed up the pictures. If I got all 3-star pictures, then it would have been a perfect hunt. But we got the ghost figured out. We got all the objectives knocked out. That's why if you have average sanity below 25%, even if you just gotta hide, just go hide somewhere and do that if you need to. Now, I would have used the monkey paw if I needed help with the evidence, or maybe, you know, if I was playing with somebody, you know, reviving somebody, but honestly, I didn't really need the monkey paw this round. So 965 is still pretty good. Not bad. Alright, we're doing Bleasdale this time. I haven't shown this one. I don't play this map a whole lot, so I don't really know where all the cursed objects are and stuff like that, but we're going to try it. We're going to have a little fun. We need a crucifix, we have escape, and up in the parabolic, of course. So, I know the breaker box is on the main level right there, so let's go knock it out. I usually don't play this one just because it's so dark sometimes, but we'll go ahead and play it. We haven't done this one yet, so... Didn't even have a hunt the last go-around. Not at all. Alright, breaker box is back here in the corner. Where utility is. We'll turn this bad boy on. Need to keep an eye out for the bone. There's a hiding spot in here. Turn some lights on. You know what? Oh, temperatures were kind of dropping. Kind of staying around 10. They're going up. I think it just took a minute for them to go up, I think. But they are dropping quite a bit in this room. This might be... No, I don't think this is our ghost room either. They are just fluctuating quite a bit. We found the bone here in the bathroom upstairs. Still have not found the ghost room. Still kind of walking around in circles. That radio in here. I haven't really heard anything thrown at all yet either, so... Haven't heard much going on. It might be downstairs and maybe I missed it. Might be in here. I just heard something. Actually, it was this. Let me see if I can get a picture of that. Nope, not going to count. That's why interactions are just so hard to get. Yeah, it's in here. Looks like it. Temps are dropping. I see my breath. Yeah, once you see your breath, that's usually a pretty good indication you have the room. Oh. Oh boy, that might be a possible hunt. Yep. Flashlight's still going. I might die, guys. Oh, no, that's an event because the door's open. Okay. Honestly, that was hard to tell because I'm far enough from the door that it didn't go off. My heart was beating, so honestly, that's a tough one right there. That's a real tough one. And like I said, sometimes you just don't know. Sometimes you're far enough from the front door that you don't hear it go off. And you just don't know. Sometimes you gotta go check the front door. And somebody in the van... If they're in the van, they can tell you, hey, it's spiked up to level 10. That's a hunt, or that's a really high interaction at least. So that's having friends does help a little bit. All right, well, it killed the breaker. That means we definitely don't have a gen at least. Rule that off. Bring this in so we can start looking for orbs. Also brought in a crucifix. Pretty big room, so somewhere in the center should be good. Let's check freezing temps. Do not have freezing temps yet. Alright, we're going to turn on the breaker box. Also, the Ouija board spawns back here on the workbench. It's not here. I checked for the voodoo doll, which is on the couch in the upstairs hallway. A little couch. You can also get out this way, too. If you need to get out this way really quick, you can. Actually, let's go out this way. Go, like I said, if you need a quick way to get out, now that door will lock during a hunt. So, the Haunted Mirror spawns in the office that's off the left here. So, I checked those 3 spots. I haven't seen the first object yet. We got our first orb. Just popped up real quick. He killed the breaker, which I left the light on anyway, so I kind of like that. He might have just turned the light off too, but we did have a ghost orb. So, that layers down Mare, Yokai, Raiju, all of those Banshee. Pretty tough ghost. Also, the Mimic is on the board. The Mimic will always show orbs. So, just keep that in mind, too. If you have ghost orbs. And we have tarot cards, looks like it. There we go. I need to get a picture of that. They're on the desk in the office here. The summoning circle is in the attic, also. I did check for that earlier when I was up there. But we have tarot cards, which is right there in the office. And let's see if he killed the breaker. He did. Oh. Trying to kill my sanity. Okay, I'm bringing up dots. I have the book also. Let's put that down. Put dots. Let's try it right here. Let's see how this looks. Not the greatest. Probably gonna need multiple dots, probably. Let's try it maybe right here then. Hey, there you are. I don't have my camera. Can I get my camera? That is an event. Just kind of spawned there and stayed. Didn't go anywhere, so that's definitely an event. Still no freezing temps. There's dots. We have dots now, so let's mark that off. There's down to Yokai, Raiju, Banshee, Yuri, and Thay. Now, Thay will get slower and less active over time because that's the aging ghost. The Banshee will make a scream on the parabolic 75% of the time. The other time it could whisper on the parabolic. So if you want to knock that out, it'll scream or like a shriek, really. And then the Yuri has the ability to slam doors in your room, and when that happens, it'll drop your sanity, usually around 15 to 20%. But so if you have a ghost that's slamming doors, you can also close the front door too and make you think it's a hunt. That could be a Yuri. And the Raiju is kind of the electric ghost. I like to call him that. So if you have a lot of electronic in the room, let's say you keep bringing more and more stuff up, and it's getting more and more active, you have a chance to have a Raiju. So if you have the camera up there, the dots, the thermometer is not electronic because I have the tier 1, but if you start having a lot more electronic stuff up there, and it's more and more active, you have a possibility to have a Raiju. It's kind of hard to track, though. We got our first crucifix. My sanity was only at 65% when I came in here. So that's interesting. I'm not getting anything on Spirit Box. Let's drop that. Let's turn that off. Maybe. Still suck with these controls. It's spawning right on top of me. Look at that. That might be a hunt. Let me get out of here. It's singing. That might be a banshee. Oh, it got me. It got me, guys. I'm gonna check banshee real quick since it was singing during the hunt. Sometimes that can be a banshee. That's a tough one to find out if it's a hunt or not because you can't hear the door from where you're at. It got me, guys. See, I haven't done Bleasdale in a long time, so. It was a Raiju, so all the electronics I was bringing up there, the spirit box, everything was making it more active and drain my sanity. So that's definitely that's a tough one, guys. All right, we're at Ridgeview. We're gonna do EMF reader. Let's grab that. Maybe hit the right button. I swear I'll play this game sometimes. I swear. Let's grab that. So we have to knock out the EMF. We also have to cleanse and get a photo of the ghost. So getting a photo of the ghost early is usually your best bet while he's doing little events, but sometimes you just can't do it. So let's go do, oh, the breaker's in the basement also. So the mirror spawns here, and then oh, there's the bone. Ouija board spawns here, sorry. Run downstairs. This is where the summoning circle spawns. The breaker is either here or over here. We found it. Oh, there we go. We got our first interaction right here. So it's either hallway or this room right here. So we got that narrowed down. I'll put down my EMF right here. Is that EMF 5? That is. That's EMF 5. Okay. And we have the monkey paw. Here we go. Second monkey paw. Upstairs in this green room at the end of the hallway. The music box spawns in the purple room right there, the girl's room. Alright, so EMF 5 narrows it down to these ghosts here. Pretty good batch. I'm gonna bring in the thermometer, just try to pinpoint exactly where this... It keeps touching this door. Yep, we got handprints. Let's grab the camera. The reason I brought in UV was just because it keeps touching that door, so I thought it'd be a good idea to bring that in. Let's see if we can pinpoint where this ghost is. Might be in this room. This little tiny room. I'm guessing it is since temperatures are dropping. Yeah, I can see my breath in this room and temps are dropping, so I'm going to say it's here. We'll pick up that thermometer, put it on the right here. Got another fingerprint. There's not much it can really... Oh, see, that's an event. I can still open the door. There it is right there. See if I can grab my camera. Probably not. Yes, I can. Photo of the ghost. Okay. So that's an event because I can open the door and it's just standing there. So, but it was singing. It was kind of humming. And you know what I realized, guys? I forgot to check ultraviolet. So Jin, Goryo, Obaki, and Myling. So has he hit the breaker? Hasn't hit the breaker yet. We could try the Jin test. Touching a lot of doors. Let's go check the cameras one more time. We might try the Jin test. Looks like he threw the book, so most of the time that means it's not going to be ghostwriting, which will mark off Myling. So Jin's still on the board. Let's go down to this. You have a hiding spot down here. That's nice. You know what? He killed the breaker. Okay. Well, it's not a Jin. So Jin would be freezing temps. So we're down to dots and ghost orbs. So we can do all that from the truck. Just go hang out in the truck, basically. He must have just killed that breaker because I thought the lights were just on. Now, Goryo, you only see dots from the truck. You will not see it in person. So you do have to watch it from the truck. I may set up another set of dots, especially since he spawned in the living room. I don't think he has... Oh, there's dots. That's a Goryo. So that'll be Mr. Goryo. You can only, like I said, only see that from the truck. I was going to set up another set of dots and a camera in the living room just in case he's walking there, or maybe even in the hallway, because he just doesn't have a lot of places to walk. So we need to cleanse the area and get one more picture. And that is it. So let's take in some salt. What's my sanity at? 60. We're still pretty good on sanity. All right, we'll go and cleanse the area. Just kind of walk around inside. Even go out here a little bit just to make sure we get it all. Then just to make sure we got it. We cleansed it. We need one more picture. He needs to step in that salt. I think I got that. Let's see if it gave me that. It did not. Oh, that might be... Yeah, that's not a hunt. Okay. Very dangerous. He did step in another piece of salt, though. Oh! I need to delete that one. Let's try this again. There it is. There's our all of our star pictures. So we are done. Let me go rock some sanity real quick so I have enough sanity to use the monkey paw. We'll go mess around with the monkey paw a little bit. What are we at? 40%. I'll take a couple. Let me grab some more incense just in case. Now keep in mind, I cannot stop a cursed hunt because I don't have tier 3 crucifixes, so whatever you do is going to give you a cursed hunt, most likely, but I will have a little bit of fun. You turn out the lights. So the best thing to do is find a hiding spot first with this thing. There's one here. We'll just hide here. We're pretty far away from the ghost. So let's, we have ghost. You can see, I wish to see the ghost. I wish for activity. I wish to trap the ghost. So activity is really good to try to get something to happen, of course. And if you're trying to get a picture of the ghost, I wish to see the ghost is good. I wish to be sane. I wish to be safe. A sane will give you some sanity. I wish to leave will unlock the door in case you have, you know, even during a hunt, you can do that. I wish to revive my friend. I wish for knowledge. I usually do knowledge, but let's go down. See if we can get some activity. Like I said, if you're trying to get this ghost to do something, really good with a shade that's really quiet. I know we have hiding spots in the garage. Let's stand here. Let's go for, I wish for activity. Oh, lock the door. That might be a hunt. I heard the door shut twice. Breaker is killed. Breaker is gone. That happens with the monkey paw. Keep in mind that happens. Now, I can't hear anything at all. I have no idea what's going on. I think that just happens with the monkey paw. I think it just locks the door. Yeah, it just locks the door. Oh, hi. So if you're here, let's go to other. Let's go for player. I wish to leave. It unlocks the door, but I'm moving so slow. You do this for 5 seconds. You move very slow for 5 seconds, and I unlock the door. And you have to do this inside. So that's one thing you can do, and then you can also wish to see the ghost, but it's going to kill me. So it's pretty fun to use, though. Just keep in mind, if you wish for activity, the door does lock and the breaker box blows up. So you can ask to leave. My sanity's still at 79%. Wow, that's pretty good. But we got everything we need. So let's get on. Let me make sure I have all 3-star photos. I know the last video I screwed up a couple photos. I didn't realize it. So let's get out of here.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
All right, we got a new photo camera and some money out of that. And I got the perfect investigation, so we got a bunch of money. All right, we're going to do Camp Woodwind. This one's a fun one to do. It can be pretty tough. It has one generator here. You cannot really use freezing temps in this one. So, cleanse with incense, crucifix, and a picture of the ghost. So, I usually don't bring in temperatures here. Now, you will get freezing temps, but you're outside, so the whole thing is just cold. So, it's going to be very hard to like find the ghost with a thermometer here. So, I usually start off with the EMF. Now I have the new photo camera, so now you can, when you take a picture, you can see the photo. If it shows up as a black shadow, that tells you right away that you have a shade. So I see the bone right off. Usually it takes me a while to find the bone here. Grab that. See how the photo stays at the bottom left there? So that's, keep an eye on those. Go around and look at all the tents, kind of make your way around. The power's okay here if you want to turn it on. I don't really go for it right away, but it does give you a little bit of light. You want to turn the power on. Here's the generator. We'll go and turn that on. It's just loud. You can light the fire too. Bring some matches over. You can light the fire. I got EMF in this tent. Looks like it's going to be in this tent. I heard something get thrown over here, too. So I think it's going to be in this little gray tent over here. Pretty close to the entrance, and we have a hiding spot right there, too. I got a picture of the ghost. It's a kid, too. That's scary. And we have a Ouija board. We found the bone. We already know the ghost location, so I don't have to use that too much. But if you can't find the bone, if you're having trouble finding the bone, the Ouija board's really good for that. It only uses just a little bit of sanity. So instead of 50%. There's a handprint on the tent right there. I don't know if I can get a picture of that real quick. Let's see if I can. Maybe. Still there? Whoop. See if I got it. I got it. Cool. Alright, so our first evidence. Put that down. Actually, let's get outside the wall here. Mark this. Get over here where you're safe. Ultraviolet. There we go. It has been throwing some things. Maybe a poltergeist. It hasn't hunted yet, so I don't think it's a demon. It hasn't killed the breaker yet. We got a picture of it. You see. Possible phantom. I said shade earlier. I meant a phantom. I'm sorry. If it shows up as a like a black shadow, it's a phantom, not a shade. I misspoke. It could be a possible phantom. I didn't look very hard at the picture. But I also might have taken a picture when it was blinking, so it might have been blinking out. So that's a tough one to get. Sanity is dropping quite a bit, though. There's dots right there. Saw it in person. Let's try to get this. Still a kid ghost, man. Those things... Oh, there we go. All right, so let's put down... I brought another dots, but I don't need that. Unless I want to get another photo of the ghost. I guess we could do that. Let's put it like right here. If you need another photo of the ghost, we can do that. All right, so we got dots and spirit box. It's a phantom. So if I try to get a picture of it again, it should show up as a black shadow. So that could be that picture right there that not showing up. That could be the phantom showing off. But man, a phantom's hard. That's a hard one to do, and it can lead you astray. It turned on that lantern and it gave me an interaction for that. That's another one you can do. You need for the pictures. Turn the light off. That's another picture. So there's my last picture right there. Pictures are done. Let me make sure I got all 3 stars. I do. Okay, so now our last 2 objectives are cleanse the area with incense and prevent with a crucifix. Now, if you cleanse now, that's going to lock the ghost in for 90 seconds. So I don't recommend doing that. Oh, here we go. Where's my picture where's my camera when I need it? Darn it. So what I recommend doing is just trying to piss off the ghost or use something that'll burn your sanity, which the Ouija board would do that. So we've got a long ways to go. Let's go. Let's use the Ouija board. Let's burn some sanity real quick. Bring it over here. We'll find a nice hiding spot. There's one right here. Turn our light off. And like I said, information, where are you, is 50. Let's just do that. So it's saying picnic area. Picnic area. So maybe it's covering the whole picnic area. I don't know. We'll say goodbye. That burns some sanity. Let's see if we can get at the hut now. Or burn a crucifix. And you usually have a cooldown of about 20 seconds after a hunt. So, let's see if we can... What's the name? Ruth Manson. Ruth Manson. Ruth Manson. See, I don't know that this works, to be honest. I really don't. It's worked for me in the past, but it could also have been a coincidence. Another thing you can do if you want to, just find a hiding spot kind of close where you can hear the crucifix go off. You can literally hide right here if you want. Just wait for the crucifix to go off. See if I can get a picture of that. Well, I'm out of pictures on this camera, so that doesn't work. I was trying to get a picture to show the phantom, but I'm out of pictures, so... My sanity is at 0, so I'm kind of surprised it's taken this long to get a hunt. Oh, there we go. There's our crucifix. Now let's burn our incense. We're going to go in here. We're also going to go out here because it said the entire picnic area. That's why sometimes using the the Ouija board just to make sure you have the right area before you incense. There we go. We are good. We have the ghost checked. We have all of our pictures. We have the bone. This should be a perfect hunt at Camp Woodwind. Yep, it's a perfect investigation. We got $1,000 for that, and I took all the photos, so we got 70, and I got an extra $100 to get the ghost to walk through the salt. All right, guys, I hope you guys are enjoying this still. Like I said, let me know any more comments or tips you want me to share in this series. We'll keep it going. We'll just keep hunting ghosts and see how far we'll go. Maybe I'll bring in some other players. We'll do some multiplayer too. So thanks, guys. Really appreciate it. We'll see you later. Bye.